Hello, Lisa Bassini here. This is Arcadia Speaks. We're going to do a quick poll for you tonight. Well, as quick as it goes. I'm going to be starting off with the ET Experiencer cards. This energetic card pull is for people who know what they work for the Army of the Lord. They're aware of their function in the dream time, or for the chosen, one of the 144, or we're talking to light workers, and I might even be talking to some dark entities as well, since everybody garners information from the same place. Let's see what our ET experiences has been for some of us. I'm saying these three cards. Are these the cards you want the collector to see today? My lab. Covert military experiences are involved. You partake in learning aboard crafts, and seeing is believing. Okay. Many of us who are part of the 144, who are teachers of the 144, we are part of covert military experiences. We do fight against enemy factions in space. And a lot of you who go up and down into space and you feel like you've done something at night, you are partaking and learning aboard the crafts, okay? And that involves many things. A lot of times we're learning about our psychic abilities and telepathy. We learn about how to take care of the alien hybrid children. We are also taught techniques when we do become part of the covert military experiences. The covert military experiences are pretty much done by people who are actual hybrids, and most of the times it's people who have been here for many, many lifetimes. And a lot of times this is our last lifetime, and we're getting ready to take our experiences from here on Earth and take them out into space. And then we become operatives out there who know what's going on here with the human race. Next cards they want me to pull are the Starseed Oracle cards. The Golden Children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Alright, well, somebody out there is one of the golden children. You're one of a kind. Let me read from the book in case I missed something. Highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it early in life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have never incarnated on Earth before, and so, if they're not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred to as the new humans. If you pull this card, it might be a sign that you're being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child, a creative idea or project or a new beginning, to treat yourself or the new beginning with sweet, tender love, and to nurture and to nourish it, and to give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood, to encourage it, to water it, to see the world through the innocence of a child. And sometimes, this is really going to sound bizarre, there are people who have been called on these missions very early in lifetime and then were squanched. If you feel called to help somebody that you recognize as a golden child, then you should do it. However, I just have a feeling there's more than one golden child involved in this group. So, let's leave it at that. There is something going to happen with somebody with very special gifts. Hopefully you've seen a UFO. I've seen many, especially when I lived in Montana. However, seen them in other places as well. I saw a UFO in Pennsylvania once. So some of us are being trained for covert military stuff. And when you're trained for this kind of stuff, you do work here on Earth as well, okay? Be prepared for that. Did you want the Lisa Parker reporter or what? Do you want me to pull one of those? And do you want the animals? And do you want a monology? Alright, you want a complete outer space reading. Being told this card. Any other cards from this deck? This is the Mystic Martian Oracle deck. Earth element, survival, adaptable, and reliable. Do you want any more cards from here? They're saying to me the golden child is very adaptable and is reliable and has a lot of earth elements within them. Their abilities are organic. They're earth-oriented, organic. They don't even understand their rare gifts, is what they're saying to me. This particular golden child does not understand their gifts. I got two. Those are three animals. Do you want those three animals? You want three animals out here on the table? Yeah, it would make sense with three. Okay, so we got goat. Act from your innate wisdom. Archangel Perlamaic. And Pan, god of nature. Wow, that does. Then we have donkey. Keep your heart open no matter what. Archangels Mary and Gabriel. And the ant. Cooperate for the highest good of the community. And once again, it's Archangel Premanilic. It's interesting that these animals have come out. Ants operate with, obviously, sacred geometry, and they work together as a community. My family's being silly tonight if you hear sounds in the background. They're playing games and being googly. Donkeys have the ability to be extraordinarily stubborn, and they choose their paths wisely. They're very sure-footed, and they like to go their own separate way. So they're bullheaded, but they're telling you through the donkey to keep your heart open no matter what. And the goat, this particular goat is referring to Pan. I'm going to read some of these animal things because to me it's fascinating, the other planets from which the animals come to us from. I'm feeling in this that there's a community, and the community's being asked to use its inner wisdom and open its heart. There's a golden child that maybe more than one, that needs protection, okay? And they're here to help things adapt on Earth. Let's look through some of these cards just for fun, and I'll read a little bit out of them. Ants are tiny but brave little warriors who always work together for the benefit of their community. They are fifth dimensional from Lacume, the ascended aspect of Sirius, and understand sacred geometry. They build their nests with love according to its principles so that the structures emit beautiful harmonics. This attracts angels to sing over them and draws many creatures and elements to their nests to bathe in angel light. They serve with humility by aerating the soil and decomposing organic matter. They are experiencing and teaching about structured family life and how to live and thrive collectively through cooperating and sharing. And, this is a good message for this time here on Earth. We have to become a community, a world community. I know people don't want to hear that. My whole thing about states' rights is an interesting one. As a woman, you're not always treated fairly or equally in each state of the human, of the United States, of the human, Freudian slip there, of the human world. And like for instance, I have a doctor, I like him and I won't change him. He's in Kansas. I will do everything it takes to drive or fly to Kansas so I see my doctor. And then here in Alabama, I can't have drugs prescribed to me from this doctor in Kansas. So this says to me our system is not completely set up. That's why people are able to do crime the way they do, because they're looking at me as if I'm going to spread these drugs around. No, I need those for my own personal medication. I've had my pills stolen by people in my family before, and I don't give my pills away, nor do I want to make money selling my pills. I need them for my own personal benefit. So it's like, when I talk about states' rights, it's like, why can't the doctor from Kansas prescribe for me in Alabama? I'm a United States citizen. I'm an honest citizen. I don't even have parking tickets under my belt. Why should I be questioned and scrutinized? I don't know how I got into that diatribe, but because I think our community, because the world needs to become more of a community. That's my personal message. The message of the Ant card is to devote yourself to making your home welcoming and harmonious, while at the same time acting to bring your community together. You take small steps like picking up litter or smiling at your neighbor. Well, I picked up litter today. I went where the alligators were. And I picked up some plastic bottles because people are so trashy. And that's how we work on our community, is a little bit at a time, right? Ripples in a pond. It has to start somewhere. Keep your hearts open and act from wisdom. Let's see where the goats come from. Yep, G. Goat should be before hedgehog, yeah? Goat. Goats who originate from Orion, the ascended constellation of enlightenment, are highly intelligent animals. They are often misunderstood. Though when they feel appreciated, they are generous, loyal, and nurturing. They love to be free to wander, spreading golden light and wisdom wherever they go. They balance this desire for space and independence by enjoying the companionship of the herd. Great sense of balance. Your guidance is to be free and independent within the nurture of a loving, caring family or community. Yeah, let's see what Donkey has to say. Donkeys come from Sirius, first incarnating as the wild asses who roamed in huge herds in the wild areas of Mesopotamia. Their souls desired to experience freedom, endurance, and companionship. Later, when many were captured, domesticated, and put to work by humans, they became known as donkeys. They still endure separation from their loved ones, burdensome work, and often humiliation, and this life is a challenging initiation for them. Archangel Mary is with them, helping to keep their hearts open. Oh, so they've been meant to put into servitude. Donkeys are the animal representatives of the Brotherhood of the Golden Robe, those who clear planetary karma through their own energy systems to help the world. Your gratitude supports them. This card indicates that you have been through or are still undergoing some sort of test or initiation. You may feel it has been unfair, but your soul undertook it to advance you to a higher spiritual level. Boy, doesn't that sound familiar. We all go through stuff, boy. And we all feel like we're being tested. And we are. So, to the golden child, you're here. Ta-da! You're being tested. You have a community. I'm going to say you're not aware of your community yet. You have seen UFOs. You are part of the MyLab experience. And you do partake in UFO classrooms. Now, here's the part. Do you teach or are you learning? I'm going to say you do a little of both. These are the Moonology Oracle cards. These are cards you want, Spirit, for my collective. And we got this one last time. Conclusions are within reach. And a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Whoa, that's pretty big. Oh, wow. To whoever's just discovering that they're part of this group, maybe you're just discovering it, maybe you've known. They're saying to work on harmony in your home, or creating a home that's harmonious. Being through a test and initiation, use your wisdom and balance. You've got a lot of angels on your side. Preminilik is one of your angels. The god Pan is a god of nature. And if you hear sounds when you're out in nature, then you're being communicated to through Pan. Pan is the child of, and this is going to freak people out, trigger warning here, but Pan is the child of Dionysus and Medusa. She wasn't always a monster. She was a lover of Dionysus's. He never married her, which he always felt guilty about. And when she did get changed into a monster, she gave birth to Pan and never ever left the child's side. She was a faithful mother. She's been honored for that. And Pan is like a special needs child in a lot of ways. If you were to see him and look at him, you would think he has something between Down syndrome and autism. And Apollo is the one who taught him how to use his innate abilities to make sound and to he does things in nature. He's a nature spirit, and he's real important out there. So something's coming to an end, something that I think a lot of us been looking at and saying it's unfathomable. Personal issues within the group, all of us, that have been caused by some bizarre characters are going to come to an end. Interesting. This is an interesting card pull. I'm going to pull some Crow Tarot on top of this. Let's see. We've got a message for somebody in particular. I'm pulling the crow because the crows do go through the realms, as it were. And I'm hearing this is for the golden child or children. There's more than one. Some of us have been under heavy attack. I'm just being led to say that. And it has not been pleasant. So if you've been going through some of that, you have my condolences. I got the Seven of Cups here. Lots of choices. Seven of Swords within this sneaky situation. Ace of Wands. The sneaky has been very creative in causing competition. Within all those who share from the past. A new beginning, or somebody who is a star walks away to balance and to be blessed and walk forward with a completely new balanced outlook and blessing. So There's been many, many obstacles and decisions put in the way by a group that was hell-bent on putting all sorts of creative bullshit out in the air to create strife and competition for the golden children. Okay? A lot of the golden children have memories from the past coming forward, and they've shared part of a new beginning, or there is a new beginning they will share with and walk away from. Some will walk away from an absolute new beginning, or the new beginning, something comes out, something gets brought out to the open and shines a light to which people will walk away and rebalance themselves so they can experience some real gain, insight, illumination, rewards, or to just basically go to something much better. Okay, I'm hearing Lord Thoth wants to weigh in on something. Now, I don't know if it's going to be relevant to this or if he's got another complete different statement. We'll see what comes out. I don't take reversals. They tell me there's more than enough stuff in the card deck that I don't have to play that game. That's how they put it to me. A big message here. Alright. Are these the cards you want my collective to see? From Lord Thoth. This is the office talking. Do you want me to take reversals? Alright, we got Knight of Wands, the Sun, second time the Sun is up on this board, the Empress, Three of Wands, and the Queen of Discs. We've got Lust, which is the Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups, it's fulfillment, satiety, and disappointment. Disappointment, and I'm taking it, this is not disappointment for a beginning, this is disappointment for somebody who's played the Fool. A passionate, the Empress is going to be highly blessed with a passionate message. The Empress, who is virtuous, who's going to progress forward as a Queen of Pentacles, has great magical powers. And she is actually a Queen of Discs and the Queen of Wands. So she's highly creative, very powerful, able to manifest whatever the fuck she really wants. And she's going to be in her abundance of power. And there's going to be gross disappointment for a lot of the people who are foolish towards this particular golden child. That's how I'm reading these cards. You can look at them, make a decision for yourself, but that's the story I see here. A powerful message is going to come through like a blazing message from God, that a particular person, and it could be a male, it could be a woman, but somebody who is empowered like an empress, or who conducts themselves like an empress and is virtuous, will become will be given enough to be a queen of pentacles. She's going to be the queen, and she's got a goat there, which I find interesting. She's going to be able to walk and balance very well her newfound wealth and her ability of having courage, strength, and energy, the use of magical power and control of and this denotes a great love affair. And she becomes the Queen of Wands, which she has achieved there. This extraordinarily powerful warrior, queen, creative, energetic. The cheetah is a form of swift-moving creative power. And she's going to become quite abundant, which alleviates any disappointment there was in life. And this Fool, I can't help but feel that the Fool doesn't represent a disappointing beginning. That the people, this is disappointment to people who were foolish. Am I reading this correctly, Spirit? Am I reading the... So I don't know if this applies to anybody or if this means anything to anybody out there. Are there any other cards you want me to pull, Spirit? Or are we almost done? You want me to pull boom cards? Alright. They want my boom cards. Tennessee is on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. Just thought I'd say it. It's interesting reading so far. I'm just hearing we might pull several combinations of these for several different people. So I don't know what that means. Alright, and let me just set this one here. No, we're not taking all those. I said no. Okay. Let's see what we got. Drink more water. Eat meat. Chakra balance. A real priestess. And the Lord Morpheus. Sometimes when drink more water comes up, for me, it denotes to be around somebody who is a water sign, like to be with them more. I mean, that's a personal message from me from that card. But if that rings a bell with you, maybe you need to be around somebody who's got more water stable, calming, relaxing, peaceful spirit. Eat meat. I'm not really sure why that's here. Maybe somebody really does need to eat meat. You know, I don't advocate being a vegetarian, a vegan, or just an eat meat. We're omnivores. Human beings are omnivores. If you find yourself weak and you don't have energy, eat some fucking meat, for Christ's sake. You need protein. We need effing protein, okay? Lord Morpheus is asking us to do a chakra balance and to call on him in the dream time. He's here because this is real dream time stuff. I'm just hearing, watch out for people who eat, who are cannibals, who look for victims. I know that's a really weird thing to say, but we're out in the dream time fighting, okay? There's people who do fucked up things out there, and you're going to be able to see them doing fucked up things to real life people when you're actually working in the dream time, okay? So if you see people eating meat and they're eating other people, Lord Morpheus will show you how to balance your energy after seeing that, but he'll also guide you, if you ask him to, on what you should do about the images you see. Okay, that's message number 1. They want me to leave chakra balance out here because everybody needs to see that. If you see people eating meat, you can contact the real High Priestess too, or Lord Morpheus. Both of those people will guide you to what you do. Now this is a secondary message from the Boom Boom cards. Okay? This does not equate to that unless they tell me it does. Oh, they want this one too. Okay. There's remote viewing going on. Unicorn energy. Rock people. Yeah, the fucking rock people always come out. Free fall. The rock people are on a free fall. Man, we pulled these earlier today. And something's going on in the state of Ohio. Y'all see this stuff? Okay, we got remote viewing. Everybody, be aware, be advised. Unicorn energy. Remember, be mindful. A unicorn can kill. So if you got unicorn energy, you can do these people in by thinking about it. There's rock people out there. Not necessarily people who use rocks. And those people are on a free fall. We're going to pray for them. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. Through rivers, they shall not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, nor shall the flame scorch you. Isaiah 43:2. So when you're on a free fall, you're asking God to help you out, man. And something's going down in Ohio. Okay. They said that's all we got to say for tonight. I hope this reading helps somebody. These are not what I consider timeless readings. After a while, I will be taking these down. If this resonates with you, then it's for you. If it doesn't resonate for you, it's not. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Peace out, man, and be well.